Hey guys, what's going on? This is the conservative speaking, and this video is going to be discussing the very last day of Homosexual History Month. And I couldn't be more relieved. I mean, really, they gave the month of June to celebrate deviant and perverted sex and then try to provocate it by calling it Pride Month. Well, who wants to take pride in celebrating deviant and perverted sex? Not to mention, this is the very group in which HIV, where the HIV disease was originated from, and even the monkey virus. The monkey virus, as you guys know, which was created in Europe somewhere, but it originated from homosexuals. I mean, when you really think about it, there's really nothing, there's really nothing proud to celebrate among homosexuals. Drag queens parading around in a building where they're hosting some type of a stripper, where they had a stripper type event, and in which the children were in there giving these drag queens, tipping these drag queens for hypersexualizing themselves. Just a bunch of drag queens doing drag queen hour with the children. Can anyone say grooming? Just a whole lot of deviant, perversive behavior that celebrates nothing but the type of behavior that then leads to STDs such as HIV and the monkey virus. That's what this month was really all about. Celebrating deviant and perversive sex, which does not contribute to the procreation of children, but instead it stimulates deviant and perversive sex, because it's all about the pleasure and not any contributions that leads to biological procreation of people. What can you really celebrate? But obviously this was a month that really is supposed to start summer, and instead it started off celebrating things that are irrelevant to this very country. Actually, the very things that were celebrated in this country was more of immoral, deviant, perversive, and divisive ideologies that will make America worse again, not great again. With Pride Month, you also had this Kwanzaa sounding holiday, Juneteenth. With that, you had Juneteenth and all of this other crap that's just anti-American. And I'm just so glad that the month of June is gone, and because we will be looking forward to next month, which is White History Month, the true originator of relevancy in this country. Because keep in mind, it was white conservative Christian men that founded this country, that put the very principles that allowed all of us, that allowed all Americans to be able to reap the benefits of. There was white people who contributed to abolishing slavery and making all Americans free to be able to pursue life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It was white people who made it to where we were one republic, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It was white people. Now there are other people who from the contributions from white people, but it was originally white people who created and founded, colonized, and founded the greatest country on this planet. And if you don't believe me, ask Brittany Griner, the very woman, all right, the big bird looking lesbian, who right now is under Russian captivity for smuggling drugs within that country. All right? The very woman who claimed that as an American she was oppressed in this great country of ours. She claimed that she was oppressed living in America, and now she's the very person that's crying for the oppressed country to get her out of captivity in Russia. Amazing. Amazing how those events turn about. This is a very woman who claimed that she was oppressed in a free country until she experienced real oppression. Isn't it funny? This is what the blacks need. I've always said that if you want the blacks to truly, truly, truly enjoy this country, which they don't, all right? The blacks hate America because they have been spoiled rotten. America has spoiled the blacks rotten. That's the reason why they can come out with these asinine statements stating that America has oppressed them. America has not oppressed their ability to work and to call themselves independent, especially these stupid black women out here who claim that they are independent. Yeah, well, guess which country made it possible for you to be independent? America. But I've always told people that if you really want the blacks to enjoy America, all you have to do is kick them out of this great country that they're whimpering and whining and moaning and bitching about, and put them in another country where they can experience non-oppression and freedom. And I'm marking air quotes because they won't find it. But I don't want people to take my word for it. I want the blacks to experience it themselves. As a matter of fact, blacks, I'm giving you a challenge. I challenge you people to leave this very country that you claim is oppressing you so much, the very country that right now has an open border and is allowing 200,000 illegal aliens to pour in this country like a caravan. I want you to leave this very country that you claim is oppressing you and go find freedom in another country. I dare you blacks to do it. As a matter of fact, I will pay one of you blacks to do it. All right? I double dog dare you people to go find another country that will give you better freedoms and a better chance for you to be all you can be. I want you to find that country. Amazing. But you know they won't. All right? They can claim that they are oppressed in the comfort and cozy of their own homes and be keyboard warriors by going in and tweeting and texting about how oppressed they are while being able to take advantage of using the very devices and using the very, the very technical advances for them to claim their 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 ridiculous statement of being oppressed. But I'm just saying, you know, Brittany Griner, she knows what real oppression is now. All right. But that's the problem with America. You know, we're too much of a giving country. We will allow anybody to come here. You know what I mean? Including illegals and the Allahu Akbar people, even if they don't disseminate within our cultural values and beliefs. You know, we're just a big old we're just a big old country that's willing to embrace everybody. You know, there are other countries that would stop you at the border for coming to the country. But in America, no papers. You don't have to prove anything. Just come on in. Amazing. But I'm so glad that we can finally put this month behind us, and we can finally look forward to a real month to celebrate, and that is the month of July, our independence. All right, the very month in which we were able to gain our independence from Great Britain. That July 4th, 1776, the birth of America. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to celebrating a real holiday. I mean, my goodness, we had to go through Black History Month in February, Women's History Month in March, Homosexual History Month in June, along with Juneteenth. All right? All of these holidays which carries no prevalence, that doesn't carry a single ounce of relevance to making this country the way that it is today. All right? Truthfully speaking, the people that were responsible for creating this great country, it wasn't black folks, it was not women, it was definitely not homosexuals, and it definitely wasn't Pan-Africanists. Yet these holidays tend to hold more prevalence and more water than White History Month, in which Judeo-Christian white men were the ones that were responsible for the Constitution, instituting Christianity, and these were the very things that made this country great. This is what made the country stabilize, because there were a set of principles and values that were implemented in this country. We've gotten away from that now, and the country is just in disarray. It's like the country today is unrecognizable compared to the way the country was when it was first founded. But we're starting to see a turnaround. The Supreme Court, really, which is the last institution to uphold the very values and beliefs that the country was once founded for, seems to be the one that's trying to uphold those values. All within this month, they overturned the gun law rights, which now gives New Yorkers the opportunity to carry concealed weapons. They also overturned Roe v. Wade. So, and they also overturned the ability for staff members to bring prayer back into the public schools. And these are the very things that will start to make America the way it was when it was originally founded. So there's a slight turnaround. There's still some work to be done, but it's coming. It's coming around. But I'm so happy to be done with June and move on to July, because we all know July just feels white. I mean, think about it. Vacations, barbecues, it just feels so white. And I'm glad that we're going to be able to celebrate White History Month starting tomorrow. And I can't wait. I already have my White History Month shirt, and I'll be looking forward to celebrating White History Month. And it should be very interesting to interact with white folks and see their perspective or of their month. Amazing. But let me know what you guys think of the matter. Leave a comment in the comment section after you subscribe to my channel. Click the like button if you liked the video. Share the video if you found it to be informative and entertaining. And subscribe to my channel, as I'll be able to provide you content on the double. Also, when you subscribe to my channel, click on the notification button so that you'll be notified when my channel is dropping brand new content. And with that being said, this is The Conservative, and I'm signing out. Have a blessed day, guys. Amazing!